Hello, welcome back to Strawberry Jam. Last episode we did this. We kind of got to the middle of the room. I made a bit of progression. I made a bit of progress. I've progressed. That is, I figured out how to save a bit of stamina. We learned at last episode that we definitely did not have enough stamina to scale the left wall here to get to the second half of the room. Instead, I can actually save a full dash here. If I save a full dash, then when the block falls down, I actually can just dash up and onto the spring. So that saves a lot of momentum, a lot of stamina there. Did I say momentum again? I meant stamina. So the main trick there is the fact that I don't have to dash into this fire crystal. Instead, I can just wall jump off like this. Actually saves a full dash. Yeah, so from there I can basically save all the stamina I had, which is very cool. And all the stamina I have is all the stamina I will be required to use. Is that true? I think so. Either that or I save one final climb jump at the end there on the right to get from the free wall to the two spiked walls. I might require a climb jump for that ascent. Yeah. Otherwise, all the all the stamina can just go to climbing that wall on the left. Okay, I gotta get back to being used to that. Nope. It'd be nice if I were a bit higher. Also, it would be nice if I didn't do that. I think I'm just changing directions too quickly, which is not very cool. That activated the wall. Not good. Okay. 2, 3. Yeah, I guess 3 neutrals are actually not enough. Or 3 neutrals feels a bit high sometimes. That time I didn't change directions for long enough. Wow, okay. Yeah, okay, so basically that, but don't lose at the very end. Yeah, wow, okay, I need to swerve very far. I don't remember having to hold left for that long here. But I guess I do. Okay, good. Not high enough. Okay. So perhaps the spikes can help me there. Oh, nope. Same thing again. Wow, that is a very... Like, that trick is not hard. I'm pretty sure I've done that trick several times before. Even in lobbies before this. Like, in advance, that was probably required. I think in Tower 16, this might have been something. I remember Tower 16 being a little bit stamina based, even though most of it was about, Okay. Jeez, okay. That was too early of a wave dash. Okay, that's fine. I think... In fact, I probably want to just slow down a little and do a neutral. Right? I think that makes sense. Yeah, okay, but the neutral is kind of hard to do because, well, I'm swerving really hard left at that point in time. So to just get me to remove my... Oh, wow, okay, then when I get a good one, the neutral works. Sure. Ah. Okay. Well, I barely made that, but barely is just enough. It's barely enough, hence the name. Okay, very good. No, I need to get up there. Then the wall jump occurs on the wall up there, not the wall down below. So this spiked wall here is strictly for climbing only. Good. That was a lot less close than before, which is good. Okay, that felt good. If I got a higher wall bounce, I think I'll be able to make it. Wow, that was actually really well done. Let's hope I don't mess up. Oh my goodness, I almost messed up. Okay. Ugh. Oh, am I supposed to make that? I think so. I went too high, okay. Oops, again, that happens, okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I think I almost didn't make that. That was really close. No, did I buffer that? I might have buffered that. I don't want to buffer that. I want to be slightly later than... Slightly later. Also, something I really want to look at is that up there, that wall jump feels really tight. Either I have to kind of be really fast to gain a bit more height with my wall bounce. I think you can retain some upper momentum if you keep jumping. I don't know if that was like a... That might be a library thing. Oh, didn't grab the wall. Yeah, the library, there was a library entry that was... Say something about if you keep jumping, you sort of retain momentum, which is useful in this case because I need a bit more height than I currently have. So I don't know if that's required here or not. Okay. I lost a bit of, yeah. So how many wall jumps is that? I know this is 3. 3 is optimal here. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Grab before... Okay, good. Not high enough. Okay. That was a bit too much. Yeah, 3 neutrals is fine, but 3 perfect neutrals is a bit too much. Somewhat works in my favor because my neutrals won't be perfect, so I'll barely be fine. But on occasions where I do get perfect. Ah, okay, that's the first time that's happened. I kinda... Yeah, I'm a bit scared of that. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, that's good. I couldn't wall... Why didn't I wall jump off the second wall? That was super weird. I didn't wall jump off that wall either. Is it because I'm facing away from it? Yeah, I know you can't wall jump a wall facing away from it. Is it because I'm changing directions too fast still? I think that's the case. I feel like then it's kind of... Yeah, it's better to jump before changing direction. If you hold any horizontal direction and then jump, you will get a full wall jump anyway. So, in a lot of cases, it's actually beneficial to hold... Okay, hold on. I'm a bit focused right now. Okay. Okay, so maybe I want to go even further and then do some neutrals on the side of that wall. That probably works a bit better because I'm holding right. So I don't want to change directions too fast. I think that's the plan. Ah, okay. No, okay, later wall jump. Okay, later wall jump. Looks like three neutrals works for the left wall as well. I'll jump later there. I think I'm getting a bit greedy. Ah, that's still not good enough. Okay. That's way better. Good. Almost didn't make it, but I'm okay. Ah! Okay. That was very nice. Okay, I basically didn't use any stamina at all. Three. Ugh. Yeah, okay. Then dash up for a wall bounce. Okay, very good, very good. That's makeable. Hurts my fingers to do, but it is makeable. Wall bounce, neutral, neutral. I should have one climb jump left in me because I only just started flashing red. Right? I only just started flashing red when I did the wall bounce, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Uh-oh, okay. I'm fine. Nope, just kidding. I changed... Yeah, that's like a very constantly recurring problem. Okay. I've used a bit of stamina there. Not good. Ugh. Ah, okay, almost. I have to... I think you actually don't need a climb jump at the end, which is good news. I will keep doing the climb jump because that looks good. The reason why I think I didn't need the climb jump there was because I was doing an overclock. So I think I accidentally overclocked. Well, I say overclock, it's not really called overclocking because I don't start with that trick. If you remember when I went into the Grandmaster Gym. Overclocking means starting off with this climb jump cancel. Okay, I need some very quick jumps. I think the jumps are not fast enough. I'm changing directions and then leaving those inputs behind, which is not good. I didn't grab the wall. Wow, I was actually too low for this. Okay. Wow, okay. I went a lot higher that time. I think I just did a very late wall bounce. Okay. I think that was a failed wave dash. That's fine. Good enough. Change directions too early. Yep, okay, that works. Okay, 0 stamina used thus far. That's very good news. Perfect. I really... okay. I think spamming jumps there is valid, I think. I think it's valid. I changed directions too quickly again. Okay. Nope. I keep doing that. Why do I keep doing that? Why is it always the second one too? It's like the first one has little to no issues. The second one is always the one that troubles me. It's probably because of the height difference, is my guess. Oh, that looked like a buffered something. Oh, not buffered. It looked like a accidental corner jump or whatever. It looked like it. I don't think it was, because if it was, I probably would have gotten my dash back. Okay. Yeah, that kind of looked really awkward too. That's okay. What? Okay, I didn't go far enough. There. Okay, so just to refresh myself, up here it's up there, grab the wall, wall jump, fall down, jump, dash, up. Up for a wall bounce, climb, jump, climb, wall jump, climb, jump, wall bounce, neutral, 2 more climb jumps, okay. I can probably pull that off if I try it hard enough. But, we'll see. Yeah, I really don't like that. It's just, I think the distance is too far for me to time correctly. Which means that I kind of have to... Okay, that works. That works. I think I almost didn't go far enough again. Sure. Okay, well that's one. Yeah, oh, okay. What? That was very unoptimized. But, I mean, it worked for a bit. I think I have to learn to make improvisations like that. Compromises, I mean. I mean, both mean basically the same thing at this point. Yeah, okay. I kind of messed up. I tried to do some better... Oh, I thought I would have activated those spikes. I was a bit high, wasn't I? Yeah, see that I activated them. I think if I buffer... I can probably do something fine then. I'm okay. That part is seriously annoying me. Yeah, this trick is, I don't know. It's not hard, but it's annoying if I don't get. Thank you. Oh, that second trick saved me. Okay. I don't know. I had to dash there, not climb jump. Okay. I thought I dashed, but I guess my buffer was just a bit too early. Oh, what was that? Ugh. That works. Okay. No. I can't hit the spring too early either. I feel like that's not intended. As in, even as a method of killing you, I don't think the creator intended for that spike to like be able to kill you. I went a bit too high. Yep. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good. Ah, made it. Cool. So it looks like after the neutral, I kind of want to stay in place for a while before moving left. Yeah, so I don't accidentally hit the spring prematurely. Nope, too early. Okay, wait a bit more. Okay, that barely worked, but I'll take it as a working solution. That went a bit too high. That's probably fine. It's probably not something that happens too often. Maybe. I don't know, is it? Would it be? Okay. Ah, okay, it needs to be a later wall bounce. Okay. Nope, same thing. That's really awkward. No, painful. Yep. Expected that to happen. The moment I touched those spikes, I kind of already saw it. Okay. Good. Wait. That was... Did I forget to jump? On my wave dash? Okay. Good. No, okay, I think my fingers got stuck for a little bit there. I don't know why that happened, but I kind of feel to just spam jump for some reason. I don't know if it was like a lock or something. I say lock, I mean... It's a bit weird to call it a lock because it's my fingers. But like my fingers kind of just failed to press the jump button repeatedly. For some really awkward reason. I got like three presses and then my fingers just gave up, gave in. They gave in, and then they caved in. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think I need to start grabbing that wall again. I'm losing touch with it. Eh? Get it? That was a pun. Yeah, I know. But like, on situations where I start flashing red. 1, 2, 3, jump. That looks good. I thought I wouldn't make it. 1, 2, 3, jump. Yeah, okay, so it's so awkward that every time I actually 2, 3, jump, every time I make that, it's I don't know. 1, 2, 3, jump. Yeah. What? 1, 2, 3, jump. It's weird. 1, 2, 3, jump. Yeah, that didn't feel too high. Yeah, I think the reason is I'm accidentally climb jumping at the end as well, which is kind of awkward. I need like a good wall bounce. Should I go back to trying to neutral off it? Yeah, but trying to neutral is so challenging. I might as well just try, you know, I probably have a higher chance of surviving if I just tried this regular method. Also, I have no idea why I'm back at this problem. I thought we solved it somewhat. Like, I thought I had the muscle memory for it, but it turns out I think that was a fluke. No, too early again. Why did I do that? I have no idea. Jump. Nope, that was early. 1, 2, 3, jump. Oh, okay, that works. That works. Okay. Yeah, okay, see, I need to jump several times there, and really quickly. I think the problem is that after my wall bounce, I just kinda lock up, and I can't jump. Which is more so a physical issue than it is in the game, so... It's definitely something I can fix. I accidentally dashed downwards. Awkward. Cool. Ugh. I almost made it, I think. I don't know, did I almost make it? Is there anywhere else I can go after that that isn't just onto the other side of that wall? I don't think so. I think I have to go to the other side of that wall. Nope, that was too early. Ah! I changed directions too quick. Yeah, okay, see the problem with that jump, like, that was such a weird jump. I think I accidentally did a climb jump cancel there. Which isn't the point of that section. The section doesn't want you to climb jump cancel. In fact, I think no point at this level are you actually required to do that. It's just something you can accidentally do. Nope, that was too high. I'm getting greedy. I'm way too greedy there. I think I should just do 3. I think I should just do 3 neutrals and then climb. Probably doesn't matter to save that much anyway. Here it actually does feel important on the first section. Because it determines whether I can grab onto the wall or not. Oh my goodness. Ah! What? What's up with that? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and just keep quiet for a bit. I need to focus on this. I'm losing stamina here. Just kidding. Made it all to the end. Without flashing red. Yeah, okay. Am I changing directions too quick? Still too quick for my jumps? Okay, that's kind of awkward, unfortunately. Ah! No, why? That is very annoying. I made it, and then just because I'm trying to get my footing back. Okay. Also, I really apologize if like the air of this video is kind of stressful. I'm not entirely sure what's getting into me. Oh, what? Okay. I mean, I actually did pretty well there. Can I say I don't actually have to do a perfect wall jump from the right side of that wall, and just jump off the wall at any time and still make it? Because all I need to do is be able to dash right, correct? And I probably would be in a good enough position to keep going. Like, I probably won't be set too far back, even if my wall jump was really bad. So as long as I get a wall jump at all, it probably doesn't have to be a perfect one. I could neutral there, but I don't think I have to. Wait, did I say in the past that I was going to neutral there? Can I just check? Okay, no, I might need to do a at least somewhat decent wall jump there. Ah! Okay. Okay, grab the wall. Grab the wall. Oh, I can't really grab the wall now. Now I can probably grab the wall, hopefully. I guess it doesn't matter, right? I can probably grab the wall twice if I try hard enough, but... Yeah, what is that? What is that move? Why am I struggling so hard on it? Okay, well, probably should have buffered a climb jump there. Don't want to activate that yet. I mean, I guess that works. Wow, I barely didn't make it. I barely made it. I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay. That kind of shows you how grabbing the wall is actually pretty useful there. I probably could save some stamina. Cool. Okay, but that felt very similar to a mistake I've done before. One whose cause I barely figured out. It was like, I don't remember what it was. I think it was late jump, but the late jump was either attributed to... I think the wave dash was either starting a lot earlier, or I thought I had failed and so I didn't make the input in time. Because I didn't think it mattered. Okay, barely made that. And of course. Okay. Yeah, what? This is so... This section is just so annoying. I mean, I think that... jeez. That right there is the... Well, it's not... I don't think it's the most... surefire way of getting it. Because I can definitely do some neutrals on that wall. It would be a lot easier if I grabbed it. Yeah, it's just this wall is also an issue, so... Jeez. I changed directions too fast, okay. It's okay, it's okay. Actually, that does bring up like a pretty old memory of mine. I think one of my weakest platforming attributes when I was younger was wall jumping. I mean, that was really the only platforming trick that kind of existed in games in the past, wall jumping. We didn't have fancy stuff like hypers and whatnot back in the olden times. But yeah, I struggled a lot with wall jumping, especially when I do it quickly. It's kind of the same reason as I'm demonstrating here. Yeah, the reason being that my jumps are not fast enough to keep up with my directional inputs. I don't exactly know what I'm doing to fix that, but I'm trying stuff right now. Whoa, did you see that? I fell straight, like something pushed me down. What was that? Something pushed me down, like I kinda... Maybe it's because I didn't grab the wall. So like, I didn't lose any momentum. I don't know how it works. I'm supposed to climb right. Okay. Ugh. No, okay. I'm even closer now. It's probably gonna take me another 20 minutes to get back there. Yeah, I think the thing I want to do there is actually I want to slide down the wall and then do a single neutral. And then jump. I think that is my best strategy because it ensures I actually get, well, it's good for a couple reasons. Ah, no, that was too early. Okay. It was good for a couple reasons. The first is that sliding is easy to do. You can actually get to that wall and slide down very easily. Secondly, if I slide, as opposed to... it gives me time to let go of my right input. Left input, I mean. So as long as I hit the wall early enough, I can slide and then let go of my left input, then do a neutral. And then do the wall bounce. Okay, this starting wall is a bit of a trouble as well. Unfortunately, I can't do the same thing here. But it's okay. Maybe perhaps because of the trick with the second wall, I can save stamina on the... I can use some stamina on the first. Well, I guess if not, I can use stamina on either one as I please. Which is very good to know that I can do. Okay. Ugh. Okay, that looks good. That feels good. Ah! Okay. You know what? No, I think I have to do, I have to do some neutrals there. Is it actually neutrals? I think it's neutrals. Up here, right? Yeah, I have to do a boosted wall jump from a neutral. And then do a second neutral, climb, then jump off, then wall bounce. Okay. So the climb occurs on the second wall, not the first. The first is where you neutral off of. Yeah, see, okay, that was actually executed exactly as I planned, which is great. That is a very good demonstration. Okay. What? Okay, well, that's the first time I've ever gone too high. I can't believe that can happen. Nope. Ah, please let me do this. Oh my god, I've already gotten to the other side of this room. Like, I've already gone to the second phase of the room. And yes, there's a very clear difference between first and second phase of the room. The problem is I think the second phase of the room is also pretty challenging on its own. So like having to, you know, do the first phase of the room all the time. Ah, okay, yeah, same problem. I think I want to slide down the wall, do a single neutral, and then jump off. Like that. Okay. Ah, what am I doing? What am I doing? What was I doing there? That was also an acceptable strategy. Ah, I didn't go far enough left. Yeah, the other acceptable strategy is to just use all the stamina you have remaining on the second wall if you didn't use any on the first wall. Good. fine. Yeah, it doesn't look very nice. Yep. I jumped off prematurely because I knew I'd be running out of stamina. And I still have one last wall jump at the very end, so... I'm not entirely sure if I'm allowed to skip that final climb jump yet. See, I mean that climb jump... stop it. That final climb jump, I don't know if it's required. I don't know if it's actually a climb jump or not. But I think the point is that you definitely need stamina for a climb jump if you want to do a cancelled climb jump in the first place. I turned around too early? Okay. I think that does still happen sometimes, so fair enough. It's not a very old mistake. Ah, okay. Ooh. Yep, I didn't jump high enough. Whoa. That was a very high wall bounce. Okay. Oh jeez, okay. Ah. I have to buff another you know, one of those things. I kind of forget what they're called sometimes. This trick, yeah, what do they call it? Buffered wall jumps, I think. Although I do buffered wall jumps all the time, so these should probably have a specialized name. I was not high enough. Okay. Yeah, I'm losing it. You know, in several different ways, however you interpret it. Have I ever called an episode losing it? If not, I would probably call this one losing it. Ah, yeah, okay, I lost my final climb jump there. What happened to it? Where did it go missing? At what point did I use too much stamina? Or did I just barely not have enough for a climb jump? Yeah, okay. Wow, that was okay. That was awkward, but okay, I guess that works. Oh, okay, you actually don't need a climb jump there. Good to know. Ah, I wasn't far enough, right? Yeah, I kind of had a feeling something went wrong there a little. Okay, it's fine. We can do this. Woo. Well, I say that, and then this sort of thing happens. I'm just having a lot of trouble with this now. Oh man, I climbed a little. That was probably not good. Yeah, that was not the reason why I died. I just died because I uh, okay. Okay, very nice. That was actually a lot easier than I remember it being. Ah, I went too high again. Okay. That's fine though. Just gotta practice to get there, I guess. Nope, I should have buffered a climb jump. Nope. You know what? I'll take it. Yep, I'll take it. I'll take it. We'll definitely take that. Yeah, but like, how do I? Okay, I think I don't climb jump. I think I climb to the top, then neutral, and then continue climbing. Let's try that. Because I know I'm definitely not making it in one single neutral, so let's try the next least expensive method. Yeah, yes, we are using stamina like currency now. I am actually doing that. Oh, okay. I'm glad I can rest for my a very small amount of time there. A minute second. Which if you interpret it well enough, sounds like an oxymoron. A minute second. But that's not how oxymorons work, I don't think. They have to be opposites of each other. Ooh, almost didn't make that. Minute and second, firstly, are not opposites of each other. And in this context... I went too high. In this context, they don't even mean minute and second as in the time. One will mean the time, but the other means small. It's why pretty ugly is also not an oxymoron in my books. Because the pretty in this sense is not, you know, pretty as an attractive, it's more so pretty as in to a high degree. Whereas other statements like, you know, old news, deafening silence, those are actually words used in the right context. I know you might say like news isn't actually meaning new, as in the opposite of old. But in this case, you know, news are new information, which is what news is short for anyway. Or it's what it used to be slang for. So, in technicality, okay, why am I even having this conversation? I don't know. That's a very nice thing to be talking about while I'm in the middle of suffering through all of this. We should probably come up with more conversational topics so that I don't get too bored trying to get through this room. Honestly, like, it's helping a little. Because I'm feeling a lot less I feel a lot less angry about missing these now. Even though, yes, I still am angry about missing some of these. It's not too bad because I'm talking, so like, you know. It's not the worst. Be way worse, is what I'm trying to say. I could be not talking, for example, and then we would just be sitting in silence while I kind of get frustrated over this, which I think is what happened just now. Oops. I got really frustrated. I was kind of, you know, too engrossed in this nonsense of a room. This room feels unfairly more challenging than every other room before it anyway. It's like thrice as long too, because you get two refill crystals, which, you know, logically means it is thrice as long. You get 3 whole segments worth of things to do. Ah, I tried to neutral. Okay, let's not get too hung up on this room again. What else can we talk about? I don't know, I'm kind of running out of topics. I had like that one oxymoron topic and that was it. Ah! How long has this episode gone for already? It's almost been an hour, right? Yeah. Oops. Oops, again. Oh yeah, that wasn't good. I'm wondering if I should edit this video. Let's talk about that, shall we? Like my process of editing in general. I don't really have a strict process on what I decide to edit and what I don't. Most of my videos are long form, so like, by long form I mean I sit down, I record like about 40 minutes of content. In this case, a lot more than 40 because this room is being annoying. But usually I sit down for 40 to 50 minutes to record a single episode of something. And then it just goes up. Like, to save myself the inconvenience, I usually have 10 videos. Oh, 6 hours, nice. I should use the slide method. Oh, okay, well, that slide method kinda didn't really work out there. I have usually 10 episodes of a particular series ready to go. Thank you. And, you know, when I have those 10 episodes ready, I will upload them all at once. And then schedule their upload. Oh, not schedule the... Yeah, schedule the release timing. Okay. Doesn't have to be... doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, so that wall jump doesn't have to be perfect or boosted, which is good to know. Anyway, yeah, what was I saying? 10 videos, all uploaded at once, but I schedule their release date to kind of match up with the original schedule that I have going. And I do have an Excel sheet to sort of plan all this. It's very copy and pasty though, so honestly it doesn't really matter. If I'm running out of descriptions work too, I also write them down in the Excel sheet and I copy them over. The reason why is because if I record 10 videos at once and I don't write the descriptions down, it's very easy to forget what happens during a video. Which means like the very first of those 10 episodes, like let's say episodes 200 to 210. Okay. I think I do have to like focus a little bit though, I'm kind of losing it. Yeah. If I record episodes 201 to 210, and then I don't write descriptions for them, when I upload them after recording 210, I'll basically have forgotten what 201 was about. Because 210 was in the middle of Fortress 4, right, for example. I did it. I made the same mistake again. Yeah, 210 is in the middle of Fortress 4, but 201 was the start of Chromatic Complex. So, like, it's very easy for me to forget what happened during Chromatic Complex. I didn't jump. I thought I would have grabbed on for a little longer. Yeah, so obviously I won't be able to figure out exactly what I would have wanted to say then. Yeah, that's the reason why. What? Okay, let's reset the room. That's the exact reason why I have all that written down. If I wanted to be extremely thorough with my data, I would also include the duration. Obviously, it's not necessary, and by this point, the series was what, 97 episodes when I started. I can copy from the playlist like thumbnail, but it kind of seems like a hassle at this point to take note of all the video durations, and it does very little to help me out anyway. Like, best I can do is sum them all up and then find the average video length, which, you know, isn't the most exciting data. The more exciting data probably is the titles that I use. If you realize, the titles are very similar to those used by Alex Dina? How do you say his name? I have no idea. Yeah, well, my video titles are very similar to theirs. In fact, my video style is very similar to theirs as well. They kind of just... Well, they have a couple differences. Their videos are firstly fairly short in comparison. Very rarely do their videos even go above like 40 minutes. They only do that when they're struggling with a single task, during which they will spend the entire episode completing that task. Which is kind of what I'm doing. There you go, finally back at this area. I hate that, no. All the way back down. I really got over that. I could theoretically call this episode Getting Over It, but I won't. I remember episode 69 of this whole shebang was called that. In fact, episode 69 happens to be Tower, which is why I called that episode Getting Over It. It was kind of a joke, because it was episode 69, which is nice. But that's also what the entire thing felt like anyway. I do know in the future, we will have a Getting Over It type of level in Raid Experts, so I don't know how excited of that I should be. Maybe not too excited. No. It was one of the very few episodes that I know Alex spent a single episode on. That episode also happened to be only an hour plus in length, which technically meant that he didn't really spend that long on it unless it was edited, which I know Alex's videos are sometimes. Gosh, saying that guy's name so many times in a row feels very awkward. I know a guy named Alex personally, so it feels a bit like I'm talking about the Alex I personally know compared to Alex the YouTuber, but you know who I'm talking about. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the exact same mistake I've done every single failed wall jump. Jeez. Okay. Anyway, that wraps up that conversation. Time to keep watching me do this. So yeah, I think the entire reason that conversation started was about me wondering if I should edit this video. Again, I don't have any concrete policy on whether a video should be... Why am I here? Or whether a video should be edited or not. It's just if I find a video good to cut into 2 parts, I will. For example, there are a bunch of rooms in Expert that I have cut into multiple parts. Most recently is the final room in Chromatic Complex. That one I did split into 2 parts. That was one, I don't know if it was a... I think it was a secret in Vinculum that I also cut into 2 parts. But that's one I didn't. Ah! For example, the final room in Madeline the Bubble. That one I did not split up. That one was for a couple of reasons though. Firstly, I was a bit tired of editing videos at that point. And secondly, it was episode 200. So I wanted to kind of end off the yellows at that, you know, milestone of a video number. Episode number. Oh my goodness, how did I survive that? I hate... okay. Oh, alright. But honestly, if I'm just gonna go right to being quiet, I might as well just make the edit now, and then I'll struggle a bit, but you won't see that. Okay, well I made that was actually perfect, and then I pretended. I thought it was not perfect, which is why I then did the extra neutral, and I couldn't stop myself, and I just kind of lost it. Okay. Nice. No, okay. One neutral, then another climb. Okay. I'm getting closer. Wow, okay, how did I do that? That was actually a perfect set of wall bounces, wall jumps. Yeah, I went too far forward. Okay. Okay. What am I saying? Hold on. I had to make this before I continue talking first. Okay, let's just climb here, honestly. Because at this point I know I don't need the stamina anymore. Yep. I changed just too fast. Okay. What I was trying to say before I got so pulled into that is I'm gonna have to thank you viewers at some point. Probably when I end the episode, when I finish this room. So yeah, I guess if you really want that, you guys can stay tuned. Oh jeez, okay. Why is this room so tough compared to every other room so far? Like, it's not even first berry level tough. And first berry on its own was kind of a problem already. It was small but it was hard, but only because of that one trick. This one has. This one has multiple various tricks that each require a lot of finagling. So, yeah. I guess that's the reason. Ah, okay. I thought I neutraled, but I guess I wasn't fast enough. Yep. Yeah, okay, what is that? Am I going too far out now? Is that the reason why? I think that's the reason why. I'm going too far out. I can't really catch the block in time. Okay, well, that's whatever. I almost didn't make that, which is kind of funny. Oh my god. Okay, same question. How do I make that? Please, just... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, actually that was the... Wow. That was my best job at that trick in years. Years? In a very long time at least. No! I need to neutral, but like it's so hard to neutral there. As is for most neutrals. I think that the trick is I need to get on that wall, that side of the wall earlier. I just need to get on that side of the wall earlier. If I get up there earlier... Wow, really? Okay. That was actually really good and I messed it up. Okay. So I think the next idea to make things easier is after that single neutral, I immediately buffer a wall jump away so I don't go too high. Either that or I, you know, neutral from lower. But neutering from lower is kind of a hard ask because I don't know what lower actually is. Oh, okay. Nope. Okay, well. That happens, yeah. I think I'm going back to being too annoyed at myself again. Please give me more conversational topics so I don't do this kind of nonsense. I think the... Yeah, that first wall jump has to be at least decent. Like otherwise the second one I can't even do a neutral on. I'll just accidentally not neutral. So like, wow, okay. That jump is insane. Hello? Hello? Whatever. Nope. I thought I had it. But I did not have it? Did not have it. No. Oh, that hurts. That hurts so much. This room is... Well, I desperately want to say no to this room. I'm not gonna spend like the entirety of just tonight doing this room. I don't know how close to the end I am. It's like I'm close, but getting to that part where I got is itself a big challenge. It just is. Wow, okay, sure. That's never happened before, but I guess it finally has. Ah! Wait, what am I doing? No, I don't slide down there. I slide on the other wall. Yikes. No, I need to... I need to focus what I need to do. Yeah, but see, if I try and do that and then I actually do a good one, it kind of fails and I kind of just feel really bad for botching a good attempt. If it's a bad attempt and I don't do it, I feel really bad for not trying to save that botched attempt. So what am I even supposed to do here? Like, how can I predict whether it's going to be good or not? Ah, okay, why am I struggling on this section again? I should not be struggling on this section at all. Thank you, this is exactly what I envisioned. Which is very funny to say. That is exactly how I planned that part to go. No! Oh my gosh. Why did I do that? No idea. Jump. Sure. I don't know what that was. No, okay. Ugh. I should have buffered a jump there, I guess. Yeah, that works. Wow, I haven't been here in forever. Hey, good to be back. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, well. See, the problem is that over there... I mean, I'm very close, I'm very close. Couple issues, firstly. I accidentally climbed a bit too much because I failed that wall bounce. Second issue, at the very end, that was not a boosted climb jump. Probably because I accidentally didn't time it super well. So I'm probably gonna revise the thing I said about the patch. The 3 tiles of patch given to you below most walls are useful because they are my visual indicator. That is where you want to wall jump if you want to buffer. That is where you neutral, sorry. If you want to buffer a good... I couldn't jump again. I locked my fingers. That is where you want to neutral if you want a buffered climb jump. Oops. Okay, let's try that again. Oops. Nope. Whoa, what is that? What was the camera there? Why didn't it go down faster? Like, the entirety of Cateline's body kind of just disappeared from view for a moment there. I think that's because I didn't fall down far enough to move the camera, I think. Okay. Yep, as planned. Okay, that was kind of lucky. Usually it doesn't happen like that, but sure. I got it on the first neutral, and then muscle memory took over because usually I do more than one neutral there. There you go. I should fast forward one and move the camera. Otherwise the camera will not move. Ah! I dashed up too late. Okay, I actually didn't expect to make that because I did not do an optimized wall jump, but apparently it worked out. I don't know why. That wall jump happened to be so much more boosted than usual. It was buffered in some way. So like, there was definitely something to do with that I buffered that wall jump. I might have jumped off the wall earlier than actually hitting the wall, which caused me to move further out a bit, possibly. No, okay, don't move left too early. I said that a lot earlier. No, okay. Sure. I think that jump was early for the wave dash. Kind of anticipated me to hit myself to hit the ground a little earlier than usual. I think that's probably why that was happened like that. Okay. I wonder if this will push me over the 60,000 death mark, which I'm actually pretty close to. I just didn't show it because I didn't think I would make it to that number of deaths in one episode. I think I was like still 400 deaths away. 400 or 200, I kind of don't remember. Wow, okay. That was pretty well done, I'd say. Oh, I had a wall there. I thought that was platform. No. I still have wall. I still have a bit more wall to neutral. Oh, okay. Sure. But that was it. That was, well, I don't know actually. That might not have been it. But I did have exactly two climb jumps there left, which means I made it exactly as intended. With barely enough stamina to do exactly what I need to do. So everything up to there was completely right. I think. I'm not entirely sure. I went too far this time. Okay. That gives me a bit of hope. Once I get super close to the end, it means I can do it again. And hopefully with a bit more... I don't know. Hopefully with a bit more consistency than before. Okay, there you go. Jeez, that was kind of questionable. Ah, okay. I thought it was high enough. I guess I wasn't. Nope. Yep, okay. Wow, that was actually a perfect set of wall jumps again. All buffered, nice and quick. No, what? That was too early this time. Wow, okay. Oops. Actually, I find it interesting. I think a lot of the problem actually comes from the earlier part of this level. In particular, those two wall jumps. Everything else did add some level of misery to this room. But overall, nothing pained me as much as those two initial wall jumps. Okay, barely made that. No, wow, whoa, that went too far. Wait, how in the world was that possible? I thought that was supposed to be only makeable with... I thought it was supposed to be only makeable with a boosted climb jump. I think it still is, but a boosted climb jump that's too good is also bad. Which is crazy to me. So even at this stage, absolute perfection is too much sometimes. Okay. I can't believe it though. Or maybe I was supposed to buffer another climb jump, I just didn't. That's another possible cause of that death. Ah, please help me. Yeah, okay, well, if that's the case, then I guess maybe they still do want perfection, but I just was not perfect enough. Oh my goodness, what am I gonna call this episode? There's so many things I said. I'm probably gonna focus on the fact that talking while doing things makes it a lot more okay to suffer through. I don't know what I don't know what I was supposed to do there. I mean, I do. I just... Okay. That almost didn't make it, which is kind of funny. Yep, I'm kind of... what was that? Okay, that was a failed wall bounce. I'm kind of used to that by now. Accidentally not getting there and then having to do a neutral to save myself. Oh. Okay. I barely made that one. That one I can actually say is barely makeable. Oh, I barely made it. I flew too close. I really like the Icarus analogy there, but it's probably not really the best analogy to use. It's not really flying too close to the sun, more just going a bit too far. Not because I'm proud or anything. When I say I'm greedy, I don't actually mean greedy for like material or whatever people usually are greedy for. Nope. When I say greedy, I kind of mean I think I can do a bit more than I actually can without waking up the beast that is those spikes. In that way, I'm a little bit like Icarus, so I'm kind of taunting with something that would kill me. So I guess if I word it that way, it sounds like an okay analogy then. I mean, in reality, what is an analogy but simply something I say to make myself feel better and smarter for thinking of it, right? Anyway. Nope, that was not it. I was not high enough. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, what? Okay. Nope. I guess if I really want to make that thing a little more consistent as well, I could probably slide down the wall before wall jumping off of it like this. But okay, yeah, see, then it gets very confusing because sometimes I'm too early and sometimes I'm too late. So the amount of time I slide along the wall for is also very inconsistent. I might as well just do this when I can and take it if I'm too early or too late. Oof. Okay. Can't believe that, Nope, yep, I realized that I was a bit too early my first dash. The second dash definitely would not have made it. Ah, crap, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Oh yeah, I think it was about like what this level was supposed to teach me. And not just about like the mechanics. I feel like every level has to have some message. Not has to, but Most levels are built with a message in mind. This one happens to be mental fortitude, which I think makes a lot of sense given this room. Either I'm just pulling meaning out of nowhere. Oops. But hey, this area is a fortress, so how nice, we have symbolism in this game. Really makes me think of Vinculum. That's the other like really atmospheric level in this lobby. Like, if I remember, the backstory of Vinculum was something along the lines of... too close. Something along the lines of someone trying to get over a heartbreak. Vinculum being a bonding material. Bonding material being like the material that joins a tendon and a muscle. Or a skeleton and a muscle. Or something like that. It's also the line between two values in a fraction, which I think kind of captures the meaning pretty well in terms of math. Two numbers separated by a line. Anyway, yeah. I felt like the idea, or not the idea, the symbolism. Wow, okay, made it. No, I thought I had shifted right, but no, I knew I had to correct myself, but I thought I did. It turns out it was either not enough or I didn't correct myself at all, which is strange. Okay. Whoa, that was really high. I could not see what was going on. Hello? Camera has failed me again. Or because I didn't fall down far enough. Yeah, like look at that. Thank you. For, you know, just shifting to the right point of view just in time for me to do that. Okay, I have to be a bit higher. Never had that happen before, but I think I got really close to missing that crystal a couple times. So that's how I instantly realized my mistake. It's like we're an hour and a half in, and I'm. Okay. We are an hour and a half in, and I'm still discovering new ways you can with new ways things can go wrong. Oh, this is truly a room. Thank you for shifting the camera. That has not happened in a while. Nope. Okay, wow, that also hasn't happened in a while, but it finally did. One more time. It finally did again. Okay. Oh, what? What was that? I don't know, my heart was thumping really quickly and then I lost it. I think I'm trying to do that wrong, but like that trick that I'm trying to do should work, but I always do it wrong for some odd reason. I hate that. How did that not make it, really? I mean, I have a couple theories, but really, am I really going to theories now as to why I didn't make that single jump? Why didn't I make that single jump anyway? Ah! That was a perfect... okay. That barely happens, I guess, so it's not too bad I lost it there. We can just call it a good old unexpected error. Random error. Sure, why not? That's definitely bad. I lost my wall bounce there. Nope. Ah, jeez. Okay. What? What was that about? No idea. Wow. Really? How has that also barely happened before? I'm kind of getting mad at everything around me now, so maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe I should just, you know, stay calm. Do the room, stay calm, and just, you know, chill. I did kind of expect this to take the entire night, to be fully honest, so I guess we are finally fulfilling that expectation. Ah, yeah, okay, I really have no idea why that's going wrong again. It's like relapsing that issue. Oh, please. Okay. Made a slight adjustment. Okay, that was very close. Wait, I didn't mean to do this. I'm fine, right? Maybe? Why'd I do that? No idea. Okay, that was my fault, but I actually was fine. Oh, that means I can actually climb a lot more than I think I can. Interesting. Nope. Okay. It is honestly like tiny mistakes like this that kind of slow everything down though. It's just really sad that that happens. Thank you. Wow. That... okay, sure. No, why? Am I too late on that? I'm suddenly too late? Sure, I mean, yeah, I guess. grab the wall now, I guess. Keep making that mistake. I gotta grab the wall. Or do the neutral. One of the two. Depending on how much stamina I have left, I guess. Grab. What? Yeah, that grab and jump was kind of bad. Owing to the fact that I can't do a wall jump properly. I wonder how long this room usually takes people. Like, it cannot be taking people this long for this room, right? There is no way. I think I'm an outlier here. Although, I don't know. I hate this room. This, I don't know, maybe this room miraculously is the one that takes people like 3 hours to beat or something. Which should put it, like, fittingly into green, not green, into yellow Grandmaster, right? I wonder how long green Grandmaster rooms usually take. They shouldn't be taking this long. If anything, this feels yellow Grandmastery to me. Not that I would know, firstly. But yeah, it just does. Like, there's no way I would classify this on the green Grandmaster if it actually used Grandmaster tech. Okay, that kind of felt low, but it's okay. Oh wow, we're back. Oh! Hey, I made it! Hooray! Only took me 1 hour and 48 minutes. Yeah, of course. Ah, what is this room? Okay. Okay. Oh, I see it! Oh my goodness, there's a heart. Also, Theo, how do you get here? Okay, stand here. I don't think there's anything... Well... Okay, thank you for checkpointing me here. I was hoping that you would. I was hoping you wouldn't, you know, throw me back to the start of that room. What I was trying to do... Okay, there's nothing there. I think I might need a 5 jump to get over that, but... Apparently there's nothing there to 5 jump over anyway. Okay. Hi, Theo. Yeah, you say that. Alright, Theo. That was some tough room, sure, but... Once I noticed you can wall jump twice off trigger spikes. If you're fast enough, some parts become a little easier. I know you can do that, I just didn't want to because I kind of felt I would waste my stamina. You know what I'm talking about, right? I don't think that was intended, Theo. Who cares? YOLO. Nice, yeah. Who cares? I know. What about there? Hold on. Oops. I think we're putting a checkpoint like all the way down here and not nearer to the heart. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to try and see if I can, if there's really anything else here. Like, I'm not expecting a berry because... Okay, there really is nothing there. Alright, cool. Those are both 5 jumps, so... It kind of made sense to me that you might hide something in there, but maybe not. Okay, let's do this. I was told you can buffer a hard ultra if you don't have a dash left. That kind of felt like buffering, but it wasn't actually buffering because I kind of dashed into it. But you know what, that works. Okay, did we miss any berries? Not a single one. 1,800 deaths. That's not even as many as I thought I would have used. Okay. I do want to go and... There are a couple of things I want to do. Check out the next level. Check out the death counter. Let's look at the stickers down the bottom right. It's a fortress with a leaf on it. Cool. Yeah, 303. 1,800. It's not even as bad as Chromatic Complex. I think the only thing that was really different was that Chromatic Complex killed me so much more often Fortress 4 had really long rooms, but because I keep dying near the end of those rooms, it took a lot longer. So even with not as many, not that much more deaths, I took more than double the time taken. Alright, that leaves 5 more. I guess we're going to Psychokinetic next. Alright. Oh my goodness, 92 hours in this room alone. In this lobby alone. Are we missing a berry? Yes, we are in Caper Conversational. Yeah, we'll find it eventually, but we don't really have time for that right now. So yeah, let's go look for Psychokinetic. Okay. It's probably somewhere further down, I think? Yeah, let's look at this. I think Psychokinetic might be up here. This is not like Psychokinetic. No, that's Polaris. Okay. This is not Psychokinetic, I don't think. No, Garden of Kutara. Okay. Is this Psychokinetic? It is, by Kebab. Wait, didn't Kebab also make Caper Conversion? Wait, no, or did... Wait, I've seen that name before. Didn't Kebab make this? This is a collaboration. Yeah, Arkra and Kebab. Wow, Kebab really pulling the weight of multiple level creators. What was that? Level creators here. Do you see that? I think I just like slid down a bunch of stairs. But how did I do that? I don't know. I don't know how I managed to bounce around so much. Alright, that's it. Psychokinetic by Kebab. Next episode, we'll see how it is. Yeah. Before we leave, though, I'm gonna save and quit. I'm gonna go check the profile and see if we hit 60k. We did! 60,196 deaths. Very, very nice. Okay, that's gonna be it for this episode. Until next time, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.